Did you know that thousands of pensioners across the UK are missing out on up to £5,600 per year simply because they don't know they're entitled to it? The DWP has confirmed that this substantial financial boost is available right now, and you might be one of the eligible recipients who could dramatically improve your financial situation overnight. Are you ready to discover if you're leaving money on the table that could transform your retirement? If you want to stay updated on all the latest pension news and benefit changes that could put more money in your pocket, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss an important update that could affect your finances. The £5,600 annual boost we're talking about today isn't actually a direct addition to your state pension, but rather a crucial benefit called attendance allowance that works alongside your existing pension to provide substantial additional support. This benefit has been flying under the radar for many pensioners, yet it represents one of the most significant sources of additional income available to those who qualify. The confusion around this benefit stems from the fact that many people assume it's only for those in care homes or with severe disabilities, but the reality is far more inclusive than most people realize. So what exactly is attendance allowance and how does it relate to your state pension? Attendance allowance is a tax-free benefit designed to help people of state pension age who need extra support due to illness, disability, or health conditions that affect their daily living. The beauty of this benefit is that it's not means-tested, which means your income, savings, or other benefits won't affect your eligibility, whether you're receiving the full state pension or just a portion of it. Attendance allowance can provide that crucial additional income stream that makes a real difference to your quality of life. The £5,600 figure represents the maximum annual amount you could receive through attendance allowance, and it's calculated based on the current rates that have been confirmed by the DWP. But here's what many people don't understand: there are actually two different rates of attendance allowance depending on your level of need. The lower rate is designed for those who need help or supervision during the day or night, while the higher rate is for those who need help or supervision both day and night. The higher rate is where that £5,600 annual figure comes from, and it's this rate that provides the most substantial boost to your overall pension income. Are you wondering whether you might qualify for this benefit? The eligibility criteria are broader than many people think, and this is where thousands of pensioners are missing out. To qualify for attendance allowance, you must be at least state pension age, which is currently 66 for both men and women. You must also have had a disability or illness for at least 6 months, unless you're terminally ill, in which case there's no waiting period. The key thing to understand is that the disability or illness doesn't have to be severe or permanent. It just needs to affect your ability to carry out daily activities or require supervision for safety reasons. What kind of conditions might qualify you for attendance allowance? The range is much wider than most people assume, and this is where the DWP's confirmation becomes so important. You might qualify if you have conditions like arthritis that makes it difficult to dress yourself, diabetes that requires careful monitoring, heart conditions that make you breathless and limit your mobility, or mental health conditions like depression or anxiety that affect your daily functioning. Even conditions like poor eyesight, hearing difficulties, or mobility issues that require you to use walking aids could make you eligible for this substantial benefit. The application process for attendance allowance has also been streamlined, making it more accessible than ever before. You can request the application form, known as AA1, by calling the DWP or downloading it from their website. The form asks detailed questions about how your condition affects your daily life, and it's crucial that you provide comprehensive information about your difficulties, even if they seem minor to you. Many successful applicants emphasize that you should describe your worst days, not your best days, and be specific about the help you need or the supervision required for your safety. But here's where it gets even more interesting from a pension perspective. Receiving attendance allowance can actually open doors to additional benefits that further boost your overall income. If you're awarded attendance allowance, you might become eligible for pension credit, which provides additional weekly payments to bring your income up to a guaranteed minimum level. You might also qualify for council tax reduction, which could save you hundreds of pounds per year on your local taxes. Some people also find that attendance allowance helps them access other forms of support, such as help with heating costs or additional support services. The timing of this DWP confirmation is particularly significant because it coincides with other changes to the state pension system. The state pension itself has increased by 4.1% from April 2025, thanks to the government's commitment to the triple lock system. This means that pensioners are not only seeing their basic state pension increase, but those who qualify for attendance allowance are seeing an even more substantial boost to their overall income. When you combine the state pension increase with the potential £5,600 from attendance allowance, We're talking about a significant improvement in financial security for eligible pensioners. Are you concerned about how applying for attendance allowance might affect your other benefits? This is a common worry, but the reality is reassuring. Attendance allowance is designed to work alongside your existing benefits and pension, not replace them. It won't reduce your state pension, and it won't affect most other benefits you might be receiving. In fact, as we mentioned earlier, it can often help you qualify for additional support that you might not have been eligible for before. The application process typically takes several weeks, and the DWP will usually arrange for a healthcare professional to assess your needs, either through a face-to-face meeting or by reviewing your medical information. Don't let this prospect worry you. The assessment is designed to understand your daily challenges and support needs, not to catch you out or minimize your difficulties. The assessors are trained to understand that conditions can vary from day to day and that your needs might not be immediately obvious to others. What happens if your application is successful? If you're awarded attendance allowance, payments will typically start from the date of your application, and you'll receive the money directly into your bank account every 4 weeks. The payments are completely tax-free, which means every penny goes directly toward improving your quality of life. You'll also receive a letter confirming your award and explaining when your benefit will be reviewed, which typically happens periodically to ensure your needs haven't changed significantly. But what if your initial application is unsuccessful? Don't give up immediately. Many people who are initially turned down for attendance allowance are successful on appeal, particularly if they provide more detailed information about their daily challenges or if their condition has worsened since their initial application. The appeal process is free, and many people find that working with advice organizations or getting support from family members to better articulate their needs leads to a successful outcome. Looking at the bigger picture, this £5,600 boost represents more than just additional income. It represents recognition that many pensioners face daily challenges that require additional support. The DWP's confirmation of this benefit availability is part of a broader effort to ensure that pensioners receive all the support they are entitled to, and it's encouraging more people to come forward and claim what they deserve. So, are you one of the recipients who could benefit from this £5,600 boost? If you're of state pension age and you face daily challenges due to illness, disability, or health conditions, the answer might well be yes. The key is not to assume you won't qualify. Many people who successfully receive attendance allowance are surprised that their conditions were considered significant enough to warrant this level of support. The only way to know for certain is to explore your eligibility and, if appropriate, make an application. The DWP's confirmation of this benefit availability is a reminder that navigating the benefit system can be complex, but the potential rewards are substantial, with up to £5,600 per year available to those who qualify, plus the potential for additional benefits and support. It's worth taking the time to understand your entitlements and take action if you believe you might be eligible. Your financial security in retirement could depend on it.